السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم شادي هشام من قناة Everybody English، قناة تعلمك اللغة الإنجليزية مجانا على اليوتيوب. إن شاء الله النهاردة هتكون المراجعة النهائية الخاصة بقصة Pandora's Box. إن شاء الله المراجعة زي ما اتفقنا في الفيديوهات اللي قبل كده، في الثلاث فيديوهات اللي نزلوا، إن هي هتكون على شكل أكمل. لأن الثلاث فيديوهات اللي قبل دي كانت خاصة بالأسئلة المقالية. كان برضو عندنا حوالي 45 سؤال، والنهاردة برضو معنا 45 سؤال أكمل للمراجعة. إن شاء الله يكونوا كافيين، مفهومش أي حاجة ناقصة، تبقى بس تذاكرهم كده، إن شاء الله تبقوا ضامنين الدرجة كاملة. نبتدي عشان ما نضيعش وقت كتير. معانا أول سؤال بيقول Andy and his father lived on a rambling farm. Andy and his father lived on a rambling farm. رقم 2 Mr. Martin kept and very good goats and bees. يبقى Mr. Martin kept goats and bees. رقم 3 Mr. Martin grew and تمام berries and corn. يبقى Mr. Martin grew berries and corn. رقم 4 They lived on the farm for the whole of تمام and his life. يبقى they lived on the farm for the whole of Andy's life. رقم 5 Mr. Martin's farm was on excellent the outskirts of a small town. صح كده. يبقى Mr. Martin's farm was on the outskirts of a small town. رقم 6 Some bees were looking for a ممتاز new home. يبقى تاني Some bees were looking for a new home. رقم 7 The bees got into the shed through spaces. Excellent. يبقى تاني the bees got into the shed through spaces. Okay. رقم 8 Mr. Martin thought about very good smoking the bees out. يبقى Mr. Martin thought about smoking the bees out. تمام. رقم 9 The bees weren't causing any برافو trouble. يبقى the bees weren't causing any trouble، ما كانوش متسببين في أي ضرر. Okay. Mr. Martin warned Andy أيوة تمام. يبقى to leave the shed door shut tight. Mr. Martin warned Andy to leave the shed door shut tight. Okay. رقم 11 Mr. Martin decided to leave the bees only because very good they weren't causing any trouble. لسه قايلينها. يبقى هو قرر انه يسيبهم عشان هم ما كانوش متسببين في اي ضرر. تاني Mr. Martin decided to leave the bees alone, to leave the bees only because they weren't causing any trouble. هايل. اوكي. رقم 12 Opening the shed door would be like opening excellent Pandora's box. صح كده. اوكي. رقم 13 Mrs. Haynes was okay was Mr. Martin's housekeeper. يبقى Mrs. Haynes was Mr. Martin's housekeeper. Okay. 14 did the housework for Andy and his father. بالظبط، ده عكس السؤال اللي قبله. excellent. يبقى ايه Mrs. Haynes. تمام. 15 Mrs. Haynes hoped Andy wasn't writing برافو bad words. يبقى ايه تاني Mrs. Haynes hoped Andy wasn't writing bad words. 16 Mr. Martin didn't think that having a TV برافو عليك was important. تمام. يبقى Mr. Martin didn't think that having a TV was important. 17. Andy wished he had سهل خالص بالظبط كده a TV. يبقى تاني Andy wished that he had a TV. 18. Mrs. Haynes thought Mr. Martin was كلمة واحدة perfect. Okay, different. يبقى Mrs. Haynes thought Mr. Martin was different. تمام. 19. Andy could paint pictures all over his very good bedroom walls. يبقى Andy could paint pictures all over his bedroom walls. 20. Andy loved the most exactly painting. تمام. يبقى Andy loved painting the most. 21. Andy's creativities came from his mother. Excellent. يبقى Andy's creativities came from his mother. شطار. طيب 22. Mr. Martin loved to tell excellent stories. يبقى Mr. Martin loved to tell stories. Okay. 23. Andy was allowed to write on the table during during dinner. Yes. يبقى Andy was allowed to write on the table during dinner. تمام. طيب 24. Andy was allowed to طويلة شوية بقى. تمام. Stay up late to look at the night sky with his father. طيب هنحفظها ازاي؟ He was allowed to stay up late. ليه؟ To look at the night sky. مع مين؟ With his father. تمام؟ Okay. 25. Andy was glad that his father was different. يبقى Andy was glad that his father was different. 26. Andy loved listening to his father explaining and كان أبوه بيشرح له برافو the moon, the stars and the planets. يبقى Andy loved listening to his father explaining the moon, the stars and the planets. تمام. 27. Was a great hunter. برافو Orion was a great hunter. طيب 28. Orion was a great hunter in the تمام Greek mythology. صح كده. يبقى Orion was a great hunter in the Greek mythology. تمام. 29. Orion could walk through or even أيوة. Excellent. يبقى could walk through the sea or even on its surface. يعني كان بيقدر يا إما يمشي جوه المية أو عليها على سطح المية. أوكي. 30. Andy could find his way home by لا ممتازة والله. يبقى by finding. تمام كده. by finding ايه the northern star. صح. يبقى تاني Andy could find his way home by finding the northern star. تمام. 31. There weren't any and when Mr. Martin was a boy. غير مباشر شوية السؤال ده أنا عارف. Okay. There weren't any pen and paper when Mr. Martin was a boy. Okay. طيب 32. Mr. Martin used and a piece of for writing in the past. ها excellent. اوكي يبقى تاني slate and a piece of chalk. يبقى على بعضها بقى Mr. Martin used slate and a piece of chalk for writing in the past. قلنا السليت اللي هي اللوحة الأردوازية، والشاك اللي هي قطعة من الطبشور أو الطباشير يعني. 33 Andy's mother was ممتاز a famous actress. صح كده، يبقى Andy's mother was a famous actress. 34 Andy's mother played many famous like yes. okay excellent. okay so يبقى Andy's mother played many famous roles like Lady Macbeth. تمام، لعبت أدوار مهمة كتير منها دور Lady Macbeth. تمام، حلو قوي. 35 Andy was when his mother died. كان عنده كام سنة؟ برافو 3 years old. تمام، يبقى Andy was 3 years old when his mother died. 36 Andy's mother died in very good in a car accident. تمام، يبقى Andy's mother died in a car accident. 37 Andy used to drink exactly juice. تمام، Andy used to drink juice. تمام كده. 38 Andy was and because of the walk home from school. عايز حد مركز بقى. بالظبط كده hot and tired. تمام، يبقى Andy was hot and tired because of the walk home from school. طيب 29 Andy had a that someone else was okay Andy had a strange feeling that someone else was in the room. okay 40 the juice in Andy's glass onto his legs when he بالظبط برافو عليك، يبقى splashed onto his legs when he jumped. تمام. 41 Andy jumped because هايلة okay because he saw a man in the doorway. صح كده، يبقى Andy jumped because he saw a man in the doorway. The man's hair was بالظبط dirty. yes the man's hair was dirty. برافو عليك. 43 the man made Andy ايه الشطارة دي؟ nervous. برافو، يبقى ايه؟ the man made Andy nervous. تمام. السؤال اللي قبل الأخير Andy shouldn't let the man know قريبة منها اوكي، بس المفروض نقول that there was no one else in the house. يبقى نقولها على بعضها بقى Andy shouldn't let the man know that there was no one else in the house. والسؤال الأخير Andy shouldn't tell the man بالظبط where his father was. على بعضيها بقى Andy shouldn't tell the man where his father was. بكده بجد احب اقول لكم ان انتوا كنتوا النهارده مذاكرين جدا وشاطرين جدا جدا جدا. ان شاء الله اتمنى لكم كل التوفيق. good luck ان شاء الله في الامتحان اللي عندنا يوم السبت. اتمنى تكون المراجعه دي فادتكم هي والفيديوهات اللي قبل كده الخاصه بباندورا's بوكس، وان شاء الله تجيبوا درجه نهائيه في امتحان المستوى الرفيع. اتمنى لكم كل التوفيق واشوفكم على خير. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله وبركاته.